With a song that would become a rock and roll classic, Jim Morrison and the Doors exploded onto the music scene in the mid-1960s. They sold millions of albums around the world, but also found trouble with the law.
I want to see some action out there!
As dramatized in the Oliver Stone movie The Doors, a drunken Morrison shouted obscenities during a 1969 concert in Miami and threatened to expose himself on stage.
Come on up here! This is your show!
While it's been argued for decades whether he actually did that, Miami officials filed charges 4 days after the concert.
We have taken out 2 warrants for Jim Morrison. One of them is for indecent exposure.
John Dinsmore, the Doors drummer, denies Morrison exposed himself and claims he was a political target in the Vietnam War era.
The whole country was polarized, kind of like today. It was for the war or against the war. Getting Jim kind of would put a dent in that movement, and that's what was going on.
Jim was a nice guy.
Robert Josephsberg, one of Morrison's attorneys, says there were conflicting accounts and no pictures of the alleged incident.
If the police had seen him publicly exposing himself, there should have and would have been an arrest, and no one arrested him.
There should be complete freedom for the artist and performer.
At trial, though, Morrison was convicted and sentenced to 6 months in jail, which he never served. A year later, while free on appeal, he died in Paris at the age of 27.
I respectfully ask my colleagues today to pardon Jim Morrison.
Today, 4 decades later, the Florida Clemency Board, led by Governor Charlie Crist, pardoned Morrison, finally clearing one of the biggest names in rock history. Mark Potter, NBC News, Miami.